All right, you guys, here I am back again. Hopefully, you're going to get this right this time. I love it. We are going to be diving back in. Here, let's see. Yeah, so once you guys are logging in and starting to be a viewer here, just let me know you are here. Type in the comments, say, I'm here. I'm interested in becoming a volunteer today to get some amazing healing utilizing the motion and body code modality. Super excited to have found my way to my calling. Hey, Sharon, thank you so much for being here live. I love it. Definitely excited to show you guys what this is all about. I'm looking for a volunteer. Just that I asked in order to be a volunteer that you tag 2 people in this video. We are on a mission to greatly expand the reach of the emotion and body code, and this is one valuable way to do that, in addition to providing some needed healing for a beautiful volunteer. Super excited to get started here today. So, hey, Melissa, thanks for hopping on live. So grateful to be here with you all. Love this. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, so I see people getting tagged. Awesome. I appreciate that. Sharon, you're in the running to be a volunteer. So as you are tuning in, I am just so grateful to be here with you all today, you guys, to show you a little bit about the emotion code and body code with this app that I use on my computer, created by Dr. Bradley Nelson and Discover Healing. Super cool. Awesome. So Christy is here. Hi, thanks for the invite. Carlene invited Christy to join us. Carlene's here. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending part of your day with me today. So Carlene, I see that you've already tagged 2 people in the previous post. That's awesome. Soledad, how are you doing today? So grateful to have all of you on live. So if you're wanting to be a volunteer, let me know where in your body are you experiencing physical pain. Let's focus on physical pain today. Granted, the body code modality is absolutely phenomenal and can really work on anything. It's kind of like if you have a genie lamp and you rub the genie lamp and you want to have something in your life, we can really help align your energy into calling that in, to really attracting that into yourself, because the universe communicates in energy, frequency, and vibration, and we are energetic beings as well. And so when we get our energy straight and in alignment with our heart's desires, absolute miracles start to show up. It is so phenomenal. I'm 2 years into this modality, and I am just daily inspired, not only with the changes I've seen in my own life, but also in the lives of all of my precious clients. It is awesome. So if you want to be a volunteer, just go ahead and tag 2 people in this video, and also let me know some things. I want to know where in your body you're experiencing some physical pain. Let me know on a scale from 1 to 10, kind of how much it's bothering you, and let me know your age. So those are the 3 pieces of information I need. Okay, so Christy's saying nervous, but not really in pain. I experience a lot of pressure and brain fog. Absolutely, that is a definite indication of some misalignments and imbalances, creating that energy, creating that brain fog. One of the greatest benefits to this work is the level of clarity that we can access within ourselves. It's really noticeable. Super cool. All right, so I love it. So, okay, so thank you, Soledad, for tagging some beautiful people in this video. So awesome. Okay, so Carlene, she says back of her neck into her head and eyes and ears is creating pressure at about a 6 or 7, and she's 58. Thank you so much for providing me all of those helpful details, Carlene. You are in the running for being one of my volunteers today. Let's see here. So pressure. Okay, I'm just going to take notes from the information that I see coming through in this feed. Okay, awesome. Head and eyes, okay. And then age 58, great. Thank you, Carlene, for providing me all of those helpful details. Sharon says her neck is creating some pain. She's at about a 7. Sharon, thank you so much for letting me know. Okay. Awesome. All right, we're just going to give it a little more time as people are logging in and thinking of some people that they could tag in this video to share the gift of the emotion and body code with somebody. Think about the lives you can bless, you guys, the ripple effect that is created in this modality is absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's see. Stacy has shoulder at 7 pain. Okay, great. Oh, awesome. All right, so Stacy's tuning in. All right. Stacy has shoulder pain at 7, okay? Awesome. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to get started here in about a minute or two. Just giving everyone time to log in, tag their people. What I was saying is the ripple effect of this healing is really felt throughout our families, friends. It's amazing. So when we get work done on ourselves, we become less reactive. We become more balanced. We feel more centered in peace and calm. We have a sense of clarity about us. And when we can show up differently, we change the dynamic in the lives of our relationships. And then the people in our lives pick up on this and start making the positive changes within their own life. And it's just amazing how many families, I usually start with the mom and then I end up working with their kids. And then the husband's like, what the heck is going on? My family's changing before my eyes. And then I get the husband and then we're working with him. And it's just, oh my gosh, the collective change in these families' lives is just amazing. Okay, and 32 scale 9. Okay, great. Thank you, Christy, for filling in those details. I appreciate it. All right. All right, beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, so what I'm going to do is I have, let's see, Stacy, Sharon, Christy, and Carlene. I'm going to do some muscle testing to see who to start with first today. I got to let you know up front, though, that a lot of times I only get to one person because I'm kind of just going into major detail. But we are going to do our very best to see if we can do more than one person. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do some muscle testing to see where to start today. All right, all right. So, Carlene, you are the lucky volunteer muscle tested for today. So I will get to work utilizing the body code to start working on releasing the pressure that you're feeling at the back of your neck and behind your eyes. Right now, you're saying it's around a 6 or 7, and we will aim to bring that down. So just keep in touch with me in the comment section and let me know what you are. Let me know how your pain's going down. All right, so let's see here. Let me see, 1 second. Okay, very cool. Okay, all right, so let me just, I'm gonna try to get this going on my phone as well so I can kind of read the comments as they're occurring. All right, cool. That is going to work. Okay, awesome. Very cool. Okay, so I can go to my other screen here, which is the Discover Healing desktop version of our app, and I will be able to also read my comments on my phone. This is so cool. All right, you guys. So we are attending to Carlene. She's 58 years old. We're going to work on releasing some of the pressure she's feeling in her neck, the back of her neck, and her eyes, in her head area. She's right now at a 6 to 7 in pain level, and we are going to aim to bring that pain down. So just stay in contact with me, Carlene, as I'm asking questions to see how the work we're doing is helping you, and we'll go from there. All right, before I get started, I just have a moment of silence as I ask for guidance and set the intention for our work together. So I'm going to be quiet here for just a moment. Awesome. All right, beautiful. So I'm nice and connected to Carlene. I've asked for guidance. I always ask for help and support from above when facilitating these energy healing sessions. All right, so turning to the Body Code app, I'm going to ask, is there an imbalance that we can release from Carlene today that will help address the pain and pressure she's experiencing in her neck and behind her eyes? And Body says yes. All right, so I'm going to be quiet here for just a moment as I am muscle testing and finding the first imbalance. All right, so it brings me over to misalignment. Let's see what comes up here. All right, it's taking me over to skeleton. All right, axial skeleton. It's bringing me over to the skull. Okay, now let's see. We have all these choices. I'm going to muscle test to see where in Carlene's skull is there an imbalance. So just give me a moment and I'll get back to you in just a moment here on that. All right, so it's first guiding me to the temporal bone. So it's letting me know that there's an imbalance in the temporal bone. And so is it important to know what side it's on? Body says yes. Okay, so is this more affecting the left side or the right side? Okay, this imbalance that we're dealing with right now in the temporal bone is more affecting the right side, but it's also indicating both. All right, so it's more in the right side. And I'm taking notes on my end, Carlene, that I will email to you after our session. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the temporal bone that's creating an imbalance. First, we go back to the home page and we will find out what is creating an imbalance in the temporal bone. Just give me a moment. All right, there's an energies. Okay, there's a reverberation. All right, there's an emotional reverberation energy affecting her her temporal bone. And so an emotional reverberation energy is an energetic ringing of an emotion. It's not a trapped emotion per se, but it's an energetic ringing of an emotion. So let's see what this particular emotion is. All right, so this particular emotional reverberation energy is conflict. So let me just see, is there anything more we need to know about this? Body says yes. So when body says yes, it's wanting me to muscle test the age in which this particular emotional reverberation energy became trapped. So let me find that out right now. All right, so this particular emotional reverberation energy of conflict became trapped in Carlene at the age of 54. And so now all we have to do is release it. And in order to release it, we just swipe with a magnet over the governing meridian 3 times. And what the governing meridian is our main energy channel that runs from between our eyes and down our back. And it communicates with all other energy channels. And so when I swipe 3 times, it releases this emotional reverberation energy from Carlene. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. All right. I like to take a breath and breathe in and out as I'm releasing these energies from people. It kind of helps me keep a nice pace going. And it also provides space for my client to take that time for themselves to kind of really visualize and experience the release. It's beautiful. All right. So now that emotional reverberation energy is gone. And I'll ask, is the temporal bone happy? Is there another imbalance? All right. There's another imbalance. So we'll go back to the main screen and see what comes up. All right, brings me back to energies. A lot of these things do back up to energies again. These energies get trapped in our bodies and really do create a lot of dysfunction. Okay, so it brings me to trapped emotions. Let's see. All right, so common trapped emotions. So we're back to our emotion code chart, and we're going to see what trapped emotions are affecting Carlene's temporal bone. So here we go. All right. There's a trapped emotion of dread. Okay, and is there anything more we need to know about that? No. Is there another emotion? Yes. Let's see what it is. All right, there's a trapped emotion of sadness. Let me ask, is there anything more we need to know about that? Body says no. Let me see, is there another trapped emotion here? Body says yes. Keep looking. So let's see what that is. All right, trapped emotion of fear. So there's dread, sadness, fear. These trapped emotions are within Carlene's body, and they are creating pain in her temporal bone. So let me ask, is there anything more we need to know about fear? Okay, anything we need to know about any three of those? And are there any other trapped emotions here right now? Body says no. So we're going to release these three trapped emotions right now. We're clearing them out. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. All right. Were we successful in releasing? Body says yes. Okay, great. I love it. All right. So diving back in, we're going to ask, is the temporal bone happy? Body says yes. Okay. So those trapped emotions and that emotional reverberation energy were creating an imbalance in the temporal bone. Now that those have been cleared out, the temporal bone is saying, I'm happy now, which is awesome. So with emotion code, body code, we muscle test the contentedness of our organs, glands, tissues. And so temporal bone is now telling me that it's happy. I will also reset this bone energetically. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. All right. So her temporal bone is now happy and reset. All right. We're going to go back out to the main screen here and see what else comes up. So I'm going to ask, is there another imbalance we can release from Carlene to help release the pressure she's experiencing in her neck, head, and behind her eyes? Body says, yes, there is. Let's see what this is. All right, this time it brings me to circuits and systems. Okay, so something in the systems. Let's see. There's all these different systems we have to choose from, and I'm going to muscle test to see what system of hers is out of alignment, creating this this pressure she's experiencing. So give me a second. All right, so let's see. All right, brings me to the muscular system this time. So let's see, there's all these different choices. Let's see what is going on here. All right, it's bringing me over to the head muscles. Okay, so let's see, is it a superficial head muscle or a deep head muscle? Body says the deep head muscles. Okay, so these muscles, these deep head muscles, they are in our forehead, eyelid, extraocular muscles, you know, all of these different muscles of the ear, the nose, the mouth. Oh my gosh, look at how many muscles, you guys, that we have deep head muscles. There are so many muscles here that are working to control all of these different areas. It's absolutely amazing. All right, so let's see. Let me find out. Is it necessary for us to know what exact muscle is imbalanced? Body says no. All right, so that means that all we have to do now is realize that there's an imbalance in the deep head muscle. So let me get that written down. Subconscious knows exactly what muscle needs work, and so it's letting us know that we do not need to go and identify specifically what it is. The subconscious knows. All right, so we're focusing our energies on the deep head muscles, and there's an imbalance there. All right, so let's see what is creating an imbalance, and we'll remove it. All right, so there's an energies. Often it takes us back to that for sure. Okay, something emotional. All right, takes me over here to compound. All right, it takes me to an inherited emotional compound. So what this is that we can inherit energies from our ancestors. They get passed down through the DNA, and they can become part of our bodies and create imbalances from the get-go. And so here, this is indicating that there's an inherited emotional compound affecting her deep head muscles. And an emotional compound is when you feel two or more emotions at the same time. Those can become trapped together in a ball of energy, and they need to be released one by one. And this particular compound is a inherited one. So this is something that Carlene inherited from a family member. So let's find out what emotions these are, and then we'll go from there. So let me see what there are. Is there 2 emotions in this compound? Body says yes. There's often two, sometimes 3. All right, trapped emotion of fear coming up again. So trapped emotion of fear. Let's see what the other emotion was that is part of this compound. All right, the second emotion here is betrayal. So there's these trapped emotions of fear and betrayal that have made up this emotional compound, and we're going to find out where this came from. All right, so let's see, did this emotional compound, was this inherited from Carlene's mom's side of the family or father? So mother or father? Mother. All right, so she inherited this emotional compound from her mother's side of the family. And let's find out, did this go beyond mother? Okay, was this inherited from grandmother, grandfather? Okay, so grandfather. So her mother inherited this from her father. And then let's find out, was this inherited from grandfather's mother? Okay, yes. All right, so this inherited emotional compound went from mother to father, so male to female, all the way down the family line. Let's find out how many generations this emotional compound has been getting passed down through Carlene's family. So let me find out. Has this been going on longer than 3 generations? Yes. Longer than 5? Okay. Longer than 10? 15? So between 10 and 15 generations. Let's see. 14 generations. So for 14 generations, this emotional compound of fear and betrayal has been passed down through the DNA and affecting so many people. Well, the beauty of this is that we get to release this. We get to release this emotional compound from Carlene. We get to release it from her mother and her father and all the way back 14 generations. And it also releases laterally, so siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, and also our children and our grandchildren. So we're able to heal past generations as well as future generations by releasing these inherited compounds. It's amazing. All right, so we're releasing this. And to do that, to release an inherited emotional compound, we swipe 10 times over the governing meridian to clear that out. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right, were we successful in releasing? And body says yes. All right, that was a big one. And that was this emotional compound was affecting Carlene's deep head muscles. And let me ask, are Carlene's deep head muscles happy? Oh my gosh, that was the only imbalance we needed to release. The deep head muscles are now saying, yes, I'm happy. That emotional compound was creating an imbalance. All right, so Carlene, you can also, oh yes, you have 2 children, so we released it from them as well. Thank you so much for letting us know. This was released from your children, from you, and all of your ancestors that shared this inherited emotional compound. Potentially thousands of people just got released from this compound, which is a beautiful component of emotion and body code. Absolutely stunning. All right, so as I'm working on your Carlene, just kind of, do some neck rolls, kind of just give yourself a little, motion in your head area, maybe rub your temples or your sinuses just to see, kind of check in with yourself to see if there's any less pressure so far. All right, let's ask, is there more work to be done? Body says, yes, there is. All right, so let's see what else needs to be cleared out. All right, going back to the main screen. You are so welcome, Carlene. My pleasure. All right, let's see where we are. Is there another imbalance we can release from Carlene at this time? Body says, yes, there is. Let's see what it is. All right, it brings me over to circuits and systems again. All right, brings me to disconnection. This is where it gets pretty cool. Let's see. Probably a 4 or 5. Okay, great. So we're seeing some improvement. That is awesome. All right, so let's see here. All right, it's bringing me to spirit to physical disconnection. All right, so this is a phenomenon that occurs for us. So we have our physical body and our spirit body. So they're mirrors of each other. They're overlaid over one another, but through life and through these imbalances, there can become a disconnection to where the spirit and physical body are not in alignment with one another. And this creates dysfunction, this creates pain, this creates lack of harmony. And so what we're going to do is we're going to find out some information here. So there's a spirit to physical disconnection. Let me see, is this spirit to physical or physical to spirit? Carlene's body's indicating this is physical to spirit disconnection. It can be from spirit to physical or physical to spirit. For Carlene's purposes, her physical body is having a disconnection to her spirit body. And let me ask, is this something that's occurring around the head and neck area? This is the area we're working on, and it would make sense, but you never know. Anything can cause anything. Body is letting me know that, yes, this is occurring around, is this in the head or neck? Head, specifically around the head area. All right. So let's see what is happening in this disconnection, and we'll work to release those imbalances and bring her back into alignment, and which will help so much. Okay, so let's see. Is there more than a 50% connection to start? Yes, more than 60. Okay, more than 70. Okay, more than 80. So something between 70 and 80. All right, there's a 74% connection to start. So that just lets me know that there are some imbalances we need to release to help this out. Okay, so going back out to the main screen, I'm going to ask, what is the biggest imbalance here that is creating this disconnection? So let's find out what this is. Okay, brings me over to energy. Okay, something post-traumatic. All right, so there's physical, emotional shock energy present. So this is a vibrational frequency that can become stuck in the body during an emotionally shocking event. And this physical, emotional shock energy is helping to create this disconnection in Carlene's head area. So let me see if we need to, what we need to find out about this physical, emotional shock energy. All right, so physical, emotional shock energy present. Is there, do we need to know specifically what this is from? Okay, body says no. Is there an underlying imbalance that helped create this disconnection? Body says yes. All right, so let's see what helped contribute to this physical, emotional shock energy, and we'll release that. All right, something energetic. Okay, something mental. Let's see. All right, there's a no will to energy here. So let's see, there's this chart. So no will to energies, let me just explain. These are energies that they come from periods of sadness or hopelessness, and they can become layered too. We can have layers of these no will to energies. And luckily there's this chart so that we can, muscle test to see what this particular no will energy is pertaining to. So give me a second and I'll get that situated. No will to, let's find out. Okay, let's see. All right, so there's no will to let go energy present. All right, so at some point in time, Carlene has probably had a hard time letting go of something. That energy has become trapped as this no will to let go energy, and it's helping to basically hold on to this physical, emotional shock energy. It's an underlying imbalance that is helping to hold on to this physical, emotional shock energy. So let's see, is there an underlying energy or imbalance that helped create this no will to let go energy that needs to release? Body says yes. Let's see what this is. All right, something energetic. All right, brings me over to allergy or intolerance. All right, there's actually an idea allergy helping to create this no will to let go energy. Let's see what this is all about. So idea allergies are so intriguing, you guys. Our subconscious mind can set up an allergy to an idea. It can really be any idea, but there's this chart here. So I'm going to muscle test to see what idea allergy Carlene is dealing with here. I always go through twice because it's such a huge chart. Okay, so here we go. Okay, and so here we go. Boom, boom. All right, so there's this particular idea allergy that Carlene has, which is to pain or discomfort. She has an idea allergy to pain or discomfort. So let me get that noted. What that means is that her subconscious realizes that her body does not really like pain or discomfort, and it's created an idea allergy to it. So when she is facing pain or discomfort, she has an allergic reaction to it. Actually, it really throws her out of alignment. All right, so let's see. Is there an underlying energy or imbalance that helped create this idea allergy? Body says yes. Let's see what this is. Okay, something energetic. Something emotional. Okay, so some trapped emotions. All right, so some common trapped emotions here. Let's see what they are. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. Appreciate it. All right, so let's see. There's some trapped emotions helping to create this idea allergy. Let's see what they are. All right, there's a trapped emotion of blaming. Okay, is there another trapped emotion? Yes, let's see what it is. Trapped emotion of discouragement. Okay, so Carlene's saying I had fibromyalgia and CFS for 25 years. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, you are definitely in line for some good healing here. All right. So let's see. Is there another? Oh my gosh. So that's where the idea allergy to pain and discomfort came from, right? Was basically being, forced to cope with these symptoms that were creating this pain. And it's like her body knows she does not like it. And so it's created this allergy to it. So she's now hypersensitive to pain and discomfort when it occurs. All right, let's see. Is there another underlying trapped emotion that's contributing to this? Body says yes. Let's see what it is. All right, trapped emotion of bitterness. So blaming, discouragement, and bitterness. You can kind of get a sense for the energies here contributing to this idea allergy. All right, is there anything more is there any other trapped emotions? Is there anything more we need to know about them? No. So we're releasing these trapped emotions right here that are underlying this idea allergy. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. All right, so those have been cleared. And so let me just see, is there any other underlying energies or imbalances we need to release prior to clearing out this idea allergy around pain or discomfort? Body says no. So we're releasing this idea allergy from Carlene's subconscious right now. What a blessing. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. All right, so that idea allergy has been cleared. All right, let's see. Is there any other underlying energies that need to be released prior to clearing out this no will to let go energy? Body says no, that's enough. All right, we're releasing this no will to let go energy right now. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. All right. So let's see. Is there any other underlying energies we need to release prior to clearing out this physical emotional shock energy? Body says no. So now we're releasing that one. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. All right. And then do you kind of see how it's all nested in with each other? We started out with a physical emotional shock energy due to a no will to let go energy, due to an idea allergy, due to these underlying trapped emotions, and we cleared them all out. So we're pulling out the roots, pulling them out by the roots. It's so awesome. Okay, so the physical emotional shock energy was also cleared. Awesome. All right, so let me just ask Carlene's body, is there another underlying imbalance helping to create this physical to spirit disconnection? Body says yes, keep looking. All right, so let's see what this is. All right, back to energies. Okay, something mental. Okay, and programming. Now where does it take us? Okay. All right, so there's a despair anchor here. So what a despair anchor is basically a negative statement that is perceived as truth by the subconscious mind. And these energies the energies of these statements get trapped in our subconscious mind, and then our subconscious mind goes into like hyperdrive, wanting to create the truth of the statement. So let's see what this particular despair anchor is, and we will work to release it. All right, so let me find out what this is. All right, so this particular statement here that is creating dysfunction for Carlene is, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. So the energy from that statement is trapped in her subconscious mind. Her subconscious mind is trying to do everything in its power to create this statement to be true. I'm not okay. So this is an underlying contributing factor to the pain she's experiencing in her head. So we're going to work to release this. So let's go back out to the main screen and find out what needs to happen here. So is there an underlying energy or imbalance that helped create this despair anchor? Body says yes. Let's see what it is. Okay, something energies. All right, something emotional. Back to trapped emotions. Let's see. All right, back to common trapped emotions. All right, so let's go to the emotion code chart and see what trapped emotions are helping to contribute to this despair anchor of I'm not okay. All right, sadness coming back up here. So trapped emotion of sadness. All right, is there another trapped emotion? Yes, let's see what this is. Okay, trapped emotion of helplessness. All right, is there another trapped emotion? Body says yes, keep looking. Let's see what this is. Okay, and let's see. Okay, trapped emotion of unworthy. All right, is there another trapped emotion? Body says nope, you've uncovered enough. Okay, is there anything more we need to know about these? Body says no. All right, we're releasing these 3 trapped emotions right now. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. All right, check back in here. Is there any other underlying energies or imbalances we need to clear prior to releasing this despair anchor? Body says no. So we're releasing this despair anchor of I'm not okay. We're clearing it out. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. All right, so that has been released as well. So let's go back and see, is there any other underlying imbalances that we need to clear prior to bringing physical and spirit bodies back together? Body says no. We've uncovered enough of the underlying imbalances to now bring physical body and spirit body back into harmony in Carlene's head area. So we're doing that right now. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. All right, were we successful in reconnecting, harmonizing spirit and body in head area? Body says yes. Okay, so let me check the percentage that it's now connected. So more than 74%, yes, more than 80, more than 90, okay, more than 95, awesome, 6. Awesome. All right, Carlene, you're back into 100% energetic alignment with your spirit body and physical body in your head area. So let me know how you are feeling, and I will be seeing, is body open to more healing? Body wants to process. Awesome. Okay, so body wants to process. So Carlene's, okay, so amazing. I'm feeling these emotions as they are being addressed. Oh, good, 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 good. So we're blessing and releasing these emotions as they come up. They've been stored in our body, some of which have been stored in our body prior to us even coming here, right? Inherited trapped emotions. We have preconception trapped emotions. We have these energies coming into this life with us on top of all of the emotions that become trapped within our lifetime. You're so welcome, Carlene. Thank you so much. And then so we are, okay, so we get to a point where your body will release a certain number of imbalances in any one given day. And then it's like, okay, put on the brakes. I need to process where we are. So that's what her subconscious is letting me know. It wants to process all of this beautiful work we've just done. So I'm going to muscle test to see what her processing time is. So let's see here. All right, so body's letting me know that over the next 2 days, Carlene will be processing this energy work. And so what that means in processing is that there's kind of an energetic recalibration happening. The body is restructuring after releasing these lower vibrational energies and frequencies. It's reharmonizing and coming to a new energetic set point. So each and every time you work with an emotion body code practitioner, your body becomes more healed. It starts to be able to more align with higher vibrational energies, because at the core, you guys, were divine love and light. And that is a very, very high vibrational energy. And so our trapped emotions and things like that, they lower our frequency, and we don't want our frequency lowered, because when we have a low frequency, that's when we're susceptible to sicknesses and all kinds of other things. So we want to try to do everything we can to raise our vibration, raise our frequency, and stay in that space. Hold the light is what I like to call it. Let's just hold the light. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is absolute a passion of mine. If you can't tell by the excitement in my voice, I appreciated having all of you tuning in live. And if you're catching this on the replay, type in #replay. Let us know that you stopped by. Let us know what was intriguing, or sparked some questions for you as we went through our session today. And I will be more than happy to hop on and answer your questions. Okay, so Carlene's saying, should I refrain from any other energy work in these 2 days? So yes, that is definitely wise. This energy work definitely takes time to process, and you don't want to overwhelm your system. But you can always ask, is my body open for more healing? So you can also ask that too. So within the next 2 days, if you're getting an urge to work on yourself, just say, is my body open to more healing? And your subconscious will let you know. But most generally, I'm thinking that over the next 2 days, really, body's asking for time to just process, release the work we just did, and then in day 2 or 3, hop on and do some more energy work. Very grateful for you, Carlene. Thank you so much for being my volunteer. And if you can private message me your email address, that will be very awesome. And I'll email you a copy of your session notes. And thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. If you found value in this video, please share this video to your wall. I am on a mission to help greatly expand the awareness of these energy healing modalities, in particular the emotion and body code. It is like the body code is like the Rolls Royce of energy healing, and we really need to get this information out to the world so that we can let people know that the power of this healing is available to them. And not only does it work on physical symptoms, it works on emotional things, spiritual things. It helps to, if you're in a situation where you're wanting to attract and call in a better job or a better relationship or your soulmate, or you're wanting to heal your relationships with your spouse or your kids, whatever it may be, we can work on you through the body code and honestly bring you life-changing transformation. It is absolutely phenomenal. So thanks again, you guys, for tuning in, and I will see you next week for another live healing. All right, you guys, have a beautiful, blessed day. Much love from Sarah Strizzi, signing out.